Hey, thank you for joining me on this YouTube channel. My name is Makia Troche. Listen, this is a big deal for me. So many people have asked, hey, why don't you do a YouTube channel and talk about some business concepts and mentorship and things like that. And so I said, you know what, why not? So I want to first thank you for joining me on my page. It's a new venture, and this is what it is. This is what being a business owner is. It's just stepping out and doing something absolutely new and absolutely fabulous. And so I'm glad that you have subscribed to my page. I'm glad that you're watching. And I'm going to tell you throughout this video, I want you to share, because guess what? You may get some tips, and these tips could be utilized for somebody else, right? So it's really all about collaboration. It's all about sharing. I don't really think there's no real golden nugget. I think there's just a lot of genuity that comes into sharing some of your business concepts. So again, my name is Makia Troche. I am the CEO and founder of the Enduring Conference and Endure LLC. But I'm not on this YouTube channel for that. I'm on this YouTube channel because I want to talk about bosses. And what are bosses, right? Not BOSES. And then a little apostrophe and the S. Y'all see stuff all up in my hand, right? Okay, whatever. And I have to have it. That's just me. I'm just like a gadget person. I just got to hold on to something. I don't know. Maybe it's my anxiety, right? But what are bosses? And we're not talking about the traditional BOSS and then the little apostrophe S. I'm talking about BAWSE, and you can find that in the Urban Dictionary. I'm talking about a boss, right? A boss is somebody who exudes confidence, right? And then you find that inner strength and you're a go-getter. You get what I'm saying? And you have this confidence. And so those are the people that I'm looking to talk to. I'm looking to talk to some bosses. And so what I thought I would do is, because so many people have asked, why don't you share some of your business concepts? That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. But first, I want you to pay close attention. I am new to YouTube, okay? I'm new to YouTube. So I don't have 10,000 or 100,000 followers today, but a boss will say, it's coming. It's around the corner. It's soon come, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just jump on here really quick. I'm not going to keep you because, again, this is just my introductory video that I wanted to share with you guys and, just kind of introduce myself, let you guys know who I am and what I'm about, and give you some tips on how to prepare for 2020, okay? So I actually am going to give you some golden nuggets today. 2020 goal setting. I mean, it is October 22nd and we're at we're in the third quarter? No, we're in the last quarter. Okay. And so this is clutch time. This is when you got to get in the game. And I spent a lot of time talking to a lot of the people that I mentor that you can't write your 2020 goals on December 31st. It's just not going to work like that, right? So I think it's a perfect time. It's October. I think it's a perfect time to start writing your goals now. You want to get ahead of your goals. You want to be proactive and not reactive. And I think that's where a lot of us entrepreneurs have made mistakes. And by doing a business plan, I will tell you that the year that I began to write a business plan was the year I saw a six-figure income. And so I want to be able to share the same concepts with you guys. But one, you definitely are going to have to be consistent, okay? You're going to have to hunt your goals down like a hungry lion in the jungle. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you really have to relentlessly pursue your goals. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of a couple of pointers on getting prepared to do your 2020 goals. Now, first of all, they have to be clear and it has to be simple. That's the first thing. Your goals for 2020 need to be clear, and there needs to be some simplicity to it, because if you make it too complicated, I find that most people will get discouraged and they're not going to want to go ahead and pursue those goals. So I would say don't set the bar so high for yourself in the beginning, especially if you're part of the biggest nation. And what nation is that? Procrastination. Exactly. So if you're a procrastinator by trade or naturally, you may not want to come out the gate with all of these things that you want to do. I think you really want to kind of eat the elephant one bite at a time. And so with that being said, October, November, and December, usually in any business, really a lot of businesses, it really depends. People slow down. And tell me, why do they slow down? Because October, November, December, we're getting ready for the holidays. People are getting ready for travel, and people are spending family time, quality time with one another, right? And so this is a perfect time for you to be able to write down your goals for 2020 so you can come out the gate swinging. So that is what I'm here to do. I'm going to share, because of popular demand, I'm going to go ahead and share what it is that I did in order to achieve a lot of goals that I had set in 2018. So we'll use that one as an example. And I'm hoping that you will be a boss and you'll go ahead and, again, make sure to subscribe, make sure to share, and really take these few tips and apply it, because I think knowledge isn't powerful unless you apply it. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips. So first of all, definitely the most obvious thing is we know that we need a pen or paper. And if you're not a pen or paper type of person, and maybe you have to make like a voice memo, or maybe you have to kind of type it into your iPad or your computer or whatever the case is, it doesn't matter. However you have to convey your goals to yourself, you go right ahead and you do it, okay? So first of all, I think you should create a title, okay? I'm going to kind of peek down a little bit because I'm using mine as an actual guide. This is actually what I use. My guide is what I use for the clients that I service in business, business goals, setting business and personal goals, right? To help them and guide them to obtain those goals that they so strongly desire. So I think you should give it a title, because if you give it a title, then it has a meaning. It's just like a book. Like, you're not going to really pick up a book that doesn't have a title on the front cover or that doesn't have a picture. If it's just a plain covered paper bag looking book, you may not open it, okay? And so I really want yours. I'll go ahead and I'll show you really quick. If you look for me, I'm into colors, I'm into boldness, because I want my goals to jump off the page. I want my goals to snatch me and make sure that I chase them every single day. So this is what I'm trying to say for you guys, okay? And again, like I said, I am new to the YouTube channel, but I am hoping that what I share with you today will definitely bring forth some fruit in your business, and especially in some structuring as you move into your 2020 phenomenal year of, growth and influence and whatever it is that you're chasing. Okay. So first thing, make sure that you give it a title. What is it? So for me, it was the Troche family year of the harvest. What does year of the harvest? It's like I wanted to harvest everything. I've planted my seeds and now I'm ready to go ahead and harvest. So I want you to make sure that you take your time and you think of a title, okay? And then if you're a person that needs like maybe scripture or something like that, whatever you want to put up there, you go for it. But the one thing you must have after you have your title of your 2020 business plan, you absolutely have to have your affirmations. I think affirmations are so important because you don't want to lie to yourself. So those affirmations, you need to tell yourself why you're doing it. And you need to say things like, I will, and I will dominate, and I will succeed, and I will have, and I will conquer, and I will destroy. Whatever it is, you need to tell yourself those things, those daily affirmations. Don't just write it down on paper. I need you to put that in the mirror in your bathroom, maybe on the sun visor of your car. I need you to have it everywhere. Your daily affirmations is what's going to have you chase after your goals. It's just going to be absolutely imperative that you do that. So affirmations are absolutely important. Please don't forget that. Okay. That is number 2. So the first was to create a title, right, of your business plan for 2020. Number 2 is to make sure that you have your affirmations. Number 3, we need to know your why. Why are you going after the goals that you seek in 2020? Is it for your children? Is it for changing your financial status? Is it because you're trying to move into a certain social class? Is it because you're trying to move into a certain arena of people? Are you trying to change your circle of influence? Those are some of the questions that you're definitely going to have to ask yourself as you prepare your business plan. I'll give you another one. Your financial goals. You definitely want to set some financial goals, whether, you're trying to make a big purchase, or if you're struggling maybe in the saving area. You're so busy chasing your goals and dreams, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you're throwing all your money at it and nothing is happening. More than likely, nothing is happening because you don't have a business plan. So you have to write a business plan. You got to make it plain. You got to make it simple. But I think if you create a business plan and you're looking at it, and then you tie that to your financial goals, set yourself a budget, set yourself a goal, and I think you'll be able to hit it in 2020 because now you have some direction. Okay? All right. So what do we have? We have number 1, which is to create a title. Number 2, your affirmation. Number 3 was your motivation, your why. Remember, is it your children? What is it that you're trying to do? Your financial goals. Also, you want to set some business goals. Those are going to be very important. Are you looking to expand? Are you looking to come out of your local area? Are you looking to travel? Are you wanting to set your business up in another state or another country? This is going to be very important, and it's going to require you to sit down and take some time and really, really, really think about your goals, okay? We don't want you to just kind of I don't want you to just throw anything at the wall and see what sticks. That's not what's going to happen. You're looking to make 6 figures or more. I'm telling you, it has been proven that if you write a business plan, guarantee, and if you follow it, you will make the money that you so desire to make, okay? And what I want you to understand before I finish going through the last 2 and then we're done here, I don't want you to ever erase a goal. If for some reason that you don't hit the goal in a time frame, all you do is change the time, change the measures, don't change the goal, okay? All right, so we hit that. Your personal development, that's very important, okay? Personal development is absolutely, because during 2020, you want to be better than you were in 2018. You cannot be the same person. So you have to see growth in yourself. So personal development is definitely a part of your success for 2020. Believe it or not, okay? The strategy. You need a strategy. What is it that you're going to do in order to succeed in all the areas that you've created on your business plan? Okay. So some of the strategies are going to be like what? Maybe reading a little bit more. Whatever your focus is, you might want to start to study a little bit in that arena. If you desire to be, an author, maybe you should start looking at how people began that business. Or if you want to be a YouTuber, why don't you start looking at YouTube videos? That's exactly what I did. You have to be a master of your craft. And so you must have a strategy in order to obtain these goals, okay? Absolute focus. That's the next one. You have to have absolute focus on what it is that you're after. You have to be intentional and you have to be consistent. And that is what absolute focus is. I am consistent. I am determined. I am confident. And this is what I'm going to do. Last one on here. If you are not absolutely focused, if you don't remember your affirmations, if you're not hitting your goals for 2020, you're going to have to give yourself a punishment. That's absolutely part of the business plan, because what are you rewarding yourself for? If you haven't hit a goal, or if you hadn't done anything, what are you rewarding yourself for? Why are you getting on a plane? Why are you going anywhere? You need to stay home and you need to focus on your goals. So that was one of the things for my husband and I. We decided that you had to have some sacrifices versus your penalty, and then what your rewards would be. So got to give yourself a reward. If you go ahead and you knock out a good portion of your goals, I think any part of your goals for 2020 that you accomplished deserves some recognition, and it deserves, for you to treat yourself, but only if you have gotten your financial goals in order, okay? But should you slack, and if you're part of the nation of procrastination and you haven't met your goal, I'm sorry, throw the business plan away. You're going to have to go ahead and you're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to give up something that you normally wouldn't. So Again, my name is Makia. Today, I was talking to bosses, and we were talking about how to get prepared for 2020. I cannot wait to see you next week because I got some more stuff for you. Don't you forget to subscribe, hit the like and share button because I know that this was some golden nuggets for you. Boom!